What's up, guys? I just got to the shop. Today we're gonna be tearing a bunch of stuff apart on the 62. First things first, I want to get the exhaust completely taken out. I decided I'm just gonna tear it out. We don't need it. I won't be doing any exhaust anytime soon, but I might, we'll see, I might chop off the front half of the exhaust kind of up there just so that it's not straight out of the headers, just kind of down there. We'll see, but I gotta get it out. And then I'm for sure taking out the fuel tank. We have extremely old fuel in there, and I'm gonna see if the tank is salvageable or not. I'm gonna chop the old rubber lines, and then I think there's fuel tank straps just like on the 240s under there, which I'll have to undo, and then I'll pull it down. Whatever fuel's in there, I gotta get out, and then we'll see how it's looking inside. If I have to buy a new tank, it's not a big deal. They look like, it looks like they're just over $100 online, so not too big of a deal. If I can get all that done pretty quickly today, I might take apart a bunch of stuff in the interior still. It looks like it's pretty stripped already, but we still have lots of like weather strip, and there's actually still quite a bit of stuff. Like if you look back here, I want to get out all the rest of that bad upholstery. Look at these speakers, maybe the door panels, and the dash. I thought about taking out because I want to paint it. We'll see, that could be a different video as well. But yeah, I'm just gonna raise this thing in the air and we're gonna start taking stuff apart. That's all oil. You can see it looks like it's coming from up there by the oil filter. So I threw in my last video new valve cover gaskets, and I picked rubber ones. I really didn't know what to use. It's leaking right out of the valve cover on the top, so either I didn't clean it well enough or those rubber ones just suck. So I do have cork ones that I'll probably try. Also, guys, you would not believe what I found in the exhaust. If you guys watched my last video, you would have saw that there was a hole here. Exhaust was coming out right here. So I pried this open, and if you stick a light in there, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see. That might be the best you guys are gonna see, but it's completely clogged with like a mouse nest. So luckily that was open, because that would cause a lot of pressure, I think, and I don't know if that's good for the motor. Yeah, just another reason, I guess, we're taking this out. And who knows what the other side looks like. Pretty sure that there's only two more hangers on this side, and it's completely out since I chopped that front half. Sprayed them with PB Blast just to make sure they'd come out. The rear hanger's completely out. Just got that one out. This front one up here already completely chopped through, probably just from being wore out. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna chop it, just make it a little easier. I'm gonna chop it right there. Oh! Oh man, I wish you guys would have saw that. I wish you guys would have just saw that. Rust falling out the back. There you go. That's insane. Oh my God. All right, now we got the front portion, front adjusted pad. This is the one with the mouse nest in the glass pack there. I know it looks as easy as just taking these off instead of chopping, but this looks like it was welded. All right. Okay, back to our out. That one cuts so easy. We got these weird cutters. I don't know, they've been down here forever. I don't know where they came from, but they work really good. That cut through like butter. It's kind of hard to get the grinder all the way in there. That's why I'm prying. Okay. The last piece. All 4 sections completely out. The whole driver's side was actually not clogged. It did have some rust sediment, but it wasn't like clogged like the other side. So good. Oh, here we go. After throwing it, this other side, there's the nest. Yep. The exhaust from this portion up to the exhaust manifolds are pretty decent. And as you guys might know, it was like not bolted on the whole time. It's like really loose. It's still like kind of bolted on, but not really. But yeah, some chicken wire for some reason. Yeah, now I get to sweep all that up. It's time to pull the tank. Looks pretty crusty. These are the straps I was telling you about. They just strap along the whole tank, 2 of them. And it looks like there's a bunch of undercoating on these bolts, so yeah, I don't know how that's gonna come out very well. Kind of sucky, but it doesn't look like there's a drain like there is on a lot of the Datsuns, where you can just drain the old fuel. Okay, so there's one rubber line here. Holy, that thing is toast. We got the sending unit, one line coming from the sending unit. Then we have the filler neck as well. Okay, now you guys can see that old crusty line. That's what I was talking about. Look at this. It looks like it's melted, but okay. No fuel. Good. Okay. So it looks like it came out just fine. I just got the tank completely loose. As you might have saw, it was just starting to come down. I'm gonna grab a transmission jack because I don't want to struggle, have it fall. Guys, this tank actually feels empty. Smells bad. You're kidding. Guys, it's fucking spotless. See, this is why you always check. You never know. This thing was sitting longer than any of my Datsuns, probably, and it's got a clean tank. All my Datsuns are completely rusted out. Guess it just depends on the location of the tank, and I don't know, maybe the coating that's inside, but I don't know. But this thing is like basically empty. I'm kind of thinking if I just clean this out, get it nice and cleaned out, like Probably what I'll do is I'll have to waste some fuel. I don't want to use water. Throw some fuel in there and slosh it around, dump it out, and I'll clean up the outside, repaint it, because of course, why would you not repaint parts when they're out? Then I'll throw it back in. See if I can somehow get some fuel in the lines, blow it out with the air hose. Okay, so I did just take off the exhaust on both sides so I can go get new gaskets and bolt them back on. And I don't know what this is. Comment down below if you guys know what this is. This was on the passenger side. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to go get a gasket for this flange gasket here, this other one. So I need 2 of these and then 1 of these gaskets, because that side was the only one that had this. And this just goes on this. So I'll go get gaskets, clean up the surfaces a little bit, and throw in the new gaskets. I did do a lot of chipping on the tank already of that undercoat. On the top side there wasn't any undercoat, just on the bottom side and like this side. So I got most of it off. I'll get the rest off. I'll clean it up really good, throw gas in it like I said, slosh it, dump it, and then paint it and throw it back in. Just got back from O'Reilly's. They had all the gaskets that I needed, which is super nice. Okay, I got the fuel tank sitting right here. I do want to show you guys kind of what it looks like inside. Yeah, it's pretty clean. It's actually all silver in there. There's a little bit of bad fuel at the bottom, just like tiny bit. Whoops. All right, guys, it's the next day, and last night I spent like 2 hours scraping on that fuel tank, getting all of the undercoating off. Yeah, it took like 2 hours, so I got pretty tired. I ended up spraying it satin black. I have the straps for it, which I painted today. Just painted those like a couple minutes ago. They're drying right now, and I figured, which I almost forgot, we have that broken shock mount. As you can see, driver's side has one and the passenger side does not, and that's why you see rear ends sagging towards that side. Figured this would be the perfect time to get that cleaned and welded in, so I don't have to worry about the tank being in the way or having the dangers of fuel next to me welding. All right, I just got that welded on. Those might have been the shittiest welds I've ever done, but they hold. I think it's because of all the undercoating. I probably didn't clean it good enough. So now I can jack up this side of the axle and see if I can get that shock back on. The shock mount is back on, and as you can see, the axle is now level, which is really nice to see. All right, now you guys might be able to see this line here is what we're gonna be spraying out. Oh my, I could just smell the old fuel doing that.
Oh, holy.
Damn, I should have had the camera back here for you guys. Look at, got some old shit sprayed out. I'm gonna go do it a couple more times, and then we'll be good. We're ready to hook up the fuel line from right here to loop right there. Hell yeah. Whew. The fuel tank is in, bolted down. And I did scratch it up a little bit getting it up there, but it's okay. Now I just need to hook up the wires, positive and negative for the sending unit, and then get my fuel line hooked up. Okay guys, we got all the fuel line hooked up. We got a filter. Fuel line down there is hooked up. It's hooked up in the back. Well guys, bad news. I've been fighting this car for the past few hours. I'd say a couple hours probably. But I can't get it to run anymore. Carburetor's off. I just took it off because I was just kind of looking at it. I'm getting spark, but I can't get it to run off of carbon choke. But I think something got messed up with the carburetor maybe. There's a possibility that there was something still in the lines and it shot in the carburetor, but it won't run, it won't stay running. It'll like sputter, but nothing else, it won't stay running. So that sucks. I think I might get a rebuild kit for the carburetor. I might get a new fuel pump because there might be shit in it, and I'll replace that, and then I'll eliminate this hard line and just run regular fuel line. I got the filter. It did catch some sediment. Like there's some crumbs in there. I don't know, we'll see. I don't know if I will fix the car on camera or not. For sure, I definitely have a couple other videos that I want to do within the next couple weeks or so. You'll just have to wait and see for those. But we did get a bunch of stuff accomplished anyway, so that's good. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.